Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today in this video we are going to talk about one of the tests of plastic, that is the torsion pendulum test. The other name of torsion pendulum test is thermal endurance. So friends, let's get started. What is a torsion test for plastic? Torsion testing can be split into two distinct categories: testing raw materials like metal wires or plastic tubing to determine the properties such as shear strength and modulus, or functional testing of finished products subjected to torsion such as screws, pharmaceutical bottles and seated cables. Here the words which are in orange color I described in the last slide the meaning of these words. What is the difference between shear strength and shear modulus? First we will discuss about the shear modulus. The definition of shear modulus is: shear modulus, also known as the modulus of rigidity, is a measure of material's ability to resist shear deformation. It quantifies the relationship between shear stress and shear strain in the elastic, that is deformable region of the material. Then what is shear strength? Shear strength is the maximum shear stress that material can withstand before failure occurs. It represents the point at which a material will yield or fracture when subjected to shear forces. What is the significance of torsion pendulum test? It determines the effect of elevated temperature on dynamic mechanical properties of plastic. It provides an indication of a material upper use temperature limit for short-term exposure and degradation phenomenon in polymeric materials. Gives a quantitative idea on blast transition temperature and crystalline melting point in polymers. The test method: ASTM 223670 standard method of dynamic mechanical properties of plastic by means of torsion pendulum. What is the test specimen? Specimens of rectangular or cylindrical shape and a different length and width are used. Equipment: the apparatus consists of a rigidity fixed clamp at one end. The movable clamp is attached to an internal member, usually a disc or a rod with a known moment of inertia. A differential transformer and strip chart recorders are used to record angular displacement versus time in graphical form as the specimen is oscillating. An insulated chamber equipped with the heating and cooling system to facilitate testing over a wide range of temperatures is also used. This is the apparatus for torsion pendulum test. It is the procedure. The temperature equilibrium should be first established in the chamber. Then the clamped specimen is put to oscillation. The period and the rate of decay of the amplitude of the oscillation are measured. The elastic shear modulus is calculated from the specimen dimensions, moment of inertia of the movable chamber and period of movement. The results. The log document is observed to be an approximate first derivative of the modulus temperatures curve, and thus as maximum at temperatures which the modulus shows rapid drop. This drop in modulus indicates the effective maximum load varying temperatures. Factors influencing. Specimen thickness and strain rate influences the test values. Modulus increases with the incorporation of fibers or reinforcements. Incorporation of additives also influences storage and loss moduli along with the damping characteristic. What is the case study? Figure 1 illustrates typical torsion pendulum test data graphically. The elastic shear modulus versus temperature graph shows the effects of glass transition temperature. The modulus is very high at the beginning of the curve, which decreases slowly as the temperature increases near the Tg. The modulus decreases very rapidly in a short temperature span. The damping expressed as log decrement is calculated from the rate at which the amplitude of oscillation decreases as shown in figure 2. The plot of log decrement versus temperature shows the onset of the transition, and this temperature is regarded as the maximum usable load varying temperature. What is torsion? A force that twists something is called torsion. What is shear strength? A metal's shear strength can be explained as its capacity to withstand forces that cause its internal structure to move against itself and cause deformation. The strength of the material can be calculated using both the vertical and horizontal directions. Then what is shear modulus? The shear modulus is a measure of ability of a material to resist transverse deformations and is a valid index of plastic behavior only for small deformations, after which the metal is able to return to its original configuration. What is stress? Definition and types. In physics, stress is the force acting on the unit area of a material. The effect of stress on a body is named as strain. Stress can deform the body. How much the force material experiences can be measured using stress units. What is strain? Strain is the deformation of a material from stress. It is simply a ratio of the change in length to the original length. What is elevated temperatures? Elevated temperature material means a material which is when offered for transportation or transported in a bulk packaging, i.e. in a liquid phase and at a temperature at or above 100 degrees Celsius. What is dynamic mechanical properties? Static mechanical properties. First we will discuss static mechanical properties. Response to constant or slowly applied force. Example, Ion's modulus, yield strength, dynamic strength. Then what is dynamic mechanical properties? Response to varying or cyclic process. For example, photic resistance, damping capacity. Then what is upper use temperature limit? At this temperature, the motion of particles theoretically comes to a complete stop. Absolute zero is the point where a system's entropy reaches its minimum value. Then what is degradation? The conversion of energy into forms like heat, sound, etc., which cannot be utilized, is known as degradation of energy. For example, the burning of fossil fuels produces a lot of heat energy which is lost as heat to the environment. What is glass transition temperatures? Glass transition temperature is the temperature at which an amorphous polymer changes from a hard or glassy state to a soft or leather state, or vice versa. TG is directly related to a material strength and capabilities in any given end-use application. Then crystalline melting point. The temperature at which polymer changes from a viscous liquid to a microcrystalline solid is the crystalline melting point of the polymer. TM is not as sharp as melting point of other solids, but it's analogous to it, accompanied by the changes in density, refractive indexes, heat capacity, etc. What is torsion pendulum? A torsional pendulum consists of a rigid body suspended by light wire or spring. When the body is twisted at some small maximum angle and released from rest, the body oscillates between this and that and to this. The restoring torque is supplied by shearing of the string or wire. What is angular displacement? Angular displacement is the angle measured in radians. It is defined as the shortest angle between initial and the final points for a given object undergoing circular motion about fixed point. Angular displacement is a vector quantity. It has both direction and magnitude. What is oscillation? An oscillation can be a periodic motion that repeats itself in a regular cycle, such as a sine wave with a perpetual motion as in the side to side swing of a pendulum, or of the up and down motion of a spring with a weight. An oscillating movement occurs around an equilibrium point or a mean value. Then insulated chamber. Simple insulated chambers such as refrigerators or ovens conserve energy and usually are insulated simply by having a double one, which may contain inert packing material between the walls. Usually both walls are metal and the packing material is employed to prevent the circulation of air in the void space. Then decay of amplitude. Decay of amplitude refers to the gradual reduction in the size of oscillations over time, often observed in systems like pendulums. Then elastic shear modulus. An elastic modulus, also known as modulus of elasticity, is the unit of measurement of an object's or substance's resistance to being deformed elastically, that is non-permanently, when a stress is applied to it. And what is modulus temperature? The Young's modulus is a measure of stiffness of the material. With the rise in temperatures, the length of the material increases with a decreased stiffness. Thus, we can say that with rise in temperature, the Young's modulus decreases. And what is fibers or reinforcements? Reinforcing fiber refers to metals such as glass fiber, basalt fiber, polypropylene fiber, and steel fiber that are added to concrete to enhance its mechanical strength, durability, and crack resistance, thereby improving the overall performance of the concrete material. And what is additives? A substance that is added to something in small quantities to improve or preserve it. Then the damping characteristic. Damping reduces or eliminates vibration, movement, or noise by converting the vibration, movement, or noise energy into heat. So guys, this brings to the end of the lesson. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please do thumbs up and share it to other people. And also, if you new to this channel and wanna more such useful videos, considering subscribing this channel and also hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you are notified every time when new videos are uploaded in this channel. And if you have any queries, just comments me.